When I came to Valley, it was kind of at a broken time in my life about a year and a half ago, and I just felt God moving in a completely different direction, and I felt like these really long-term relationships, my church, my ex-spouse, like these long-term relationships were just crumbling. And at the time, I didn't really have, a good solid support system. That it was going away is what it was doing. And God's allowed me to find Valley's Young Professionals and just immediately click with a bunch of young people who had similar losses, similar things that happened to them.
I moved with my family from Nigeria to America. We got our green card, so we're permanent residents now, and we've been staying here. And I was going to the high school group, and I really loved life groups. And then I planned on, it was going to be a big transition going over to college, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. And Pastor Kyle was forming a new life group, so he reached out to me. And so I went one Sunday, and it was just amazing. So I kept on going back every Sunday, and ever since then, I find myself every Sunday looking forward to the life group.
Everybody needs genuine people to just love on them, meet them where they're at, and tell them, I've had similar experiences, but I definitely can empathize with you and what you're going through or the successes that you've had. If someone has a group of people that really just understand where they're at and just accept the fact that, I'm not coming perfect, I'm maybe at a little bit of a broken spot in my life, and I need some godly love, it definitely helps because they see genuine Christians just loving people where they're at without any expectations, and then as God grows them and heals them, we get to be a part of that.
With Life Group, there's not one Sunday I go without receiving a hug from someone, because everyone becomes friends, and it's a small group, and then everyone is there for a reason, you can always go on a deeper level. So I found myself talking about my faith more about other people. It began to build my confidence, and as I started to talk about my faith, and then I realized that it also reached into different areas of my life, and my confidence I built in other areas of my life. So that's something you begin to learn and something you begin to experience. So everyone is just connected in some way.
Valley's a big church, so it's intimidating at first, the size, but when you get plugged into a life group and you get plugged into a small group of people that are where you're at in your spiritual walk in your life, it really helps create the intimacy and the community that is, I think, essential for people.